Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. Today we are going to be continuing on with Eden to Armageddon, Beguiled Eden to Armageddon, Volume 1. We are on video number 70. Khazar, Zionist Khazar Jews. Okay, and if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and share down below so the message of Yahuah can get to as many people as possible. And I have a donation link to my ministry down in the description box. It's for PayPal. Okay. Oh, goodness. Sorry, 1 second. And that's the tree of life. Right here. There's a pretty purple underneath and tree of life on top. And these are the tree of life as well. And I have a tree of life bracelet that goes with it. These were actually pretty cheap. If you guys are interested in Temu, I know most of my mastering brothers and sisters are not interested in the Temu app, but I mean it does take quite a while for stuff to get to you. It takes like a week to 5 days, or a week to 10 days. Sorry, but if you go on there, it is really worth it because a lot of the stuff is cheap. But sometimes, since the stuff is cheap, sometimes they don't make the necklaces right and they break. Bella's harnesses have held up well. It's just you got to make sure you measure your dog so that you know if they're the correct size. Okay, so I'm going to continue on here with Zionist Khazar Jews. Most Jews killed in the Bolshevik Revolution and Holocaust were Hebraic Jews. So even in a Christian book, they're telling the truth here. While all Khazar Jews were spared. These Khazar Jews, sons of Cain's lineage, include the Rothschild family, who Hitler released from Nazi prison. Only a small remnant of pure bloodlines from Torah-believing Hebrews are still alive today, but they will be protected during the Great Tribulation soon to come. All other Jews are impostors from the lineage of Cain who gathered together as a mixed breed a long time ago in the Caspian Sea region to form their Khazar kingdom around AD 692. They uniformly converted to Babylonian Talmudic Judaism around AD 740 and migrated throughout Europe. The scripture says Cain was of that wicked one, and the word of means offspring of the serpent. This is how the tares were planted in Yahuah's garden. Yahuah during end times will bring great judgment on Jerusalem, or Yerushalayim, because these tares are in his promised land, created only for his wheat, and there is going to be a great harvest to forever remove them. Khazarian-led Illuminati are trying to establish a Jewish utopia so their new JESUS can rule as king. These hierarchy of illuminated ones remain to this very day sole guardians of Satan's secrets of the ages. They are the bomb makers, terrorists, war machines, and destroyers of the world. Destroyers of worlds, plural. Traits belonging to only one entity. Who do you think that is? Satan. Their illuminated religion is witchcraft at its finest. Secret societies around our world use this craft in their rites. They shorten witchcraft to craft, so it's less obvious to the world at large as to what is really going on behind closed doors inside their temple or lodge. Ceremonial ritual using craft is always done in secret and follows established lines of witchcraft and black arts from which it originated. And I'm sorry I didn't start off with this, but this is for entertainment purposes only. Scottish Rite Freemasonry forthrightly announced that Freemasonry rituals and doctrines all originated from magic and sorcery found in the Jewish Kabbalah. This means Freemasonry is in fact a Jewish cult. Ezekiel gives an eerie account of what goes on within inner walls of secret societies, which clearly is an abomination to Yahuah. And he brought me to the door of the court, and when I looked, behold, a hole in the wall. Then said he unto me, Son of man, dig now in the wall. And when I had digged in the wall, behold, a door. And he said unto me, Go in, and behold the wicked abominations that they do here. So I went in and saw, and behold, every form of creeping things and abominable beasts, and all the idols of the house of Israel, portrayed upon the wall round about. And there stood before them 70 men of the ancients of the house of Israel. And in the midst of them stood Jazaniah, the son of Shaphan, with every man his censer in his hand, and a thick cloud of incense went up. Then said he unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark, every man in the chambers of his imagery? For they say, The Adonai seeth us not, the Adonai hath forsaken the earth. He said also unto me, Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations that they do. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Adonai's house, which was towards the north, and behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz. Then said he unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations than these. And he brought me into the inner court of the Adonai's house, and behold, at the door of the temple of the Adonai, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men, with their backs towards the temple of the Adonai, and their faces towards the east, and they worshipped the sun towards the east. Ezekiel 8:7-16. Black art, or magic of the craft, is being combined with mind control technology. Like I was learning about in a video the other day. I learned about this years and years ago, but I heard it again about it's like MK Ultra programming, it's a type of mind control. Technology as a form of psychologically induced warfare to ensure people accept a new world order and become slaves. Illuminati using these crafts will shift paradigms and form a new consciousness that possesses men's minds. This long-anticipated shift in consciousness is happening now. Illuminated ones have become increasingly successful in their alchemical mixing of humanity. Paradigms are easy to shift when you own or control all media. Zionist Jews who own Hollywood produce television shows and movies to shape and mold mankind subliminally. Most all top-paid actors are Zionist Jews, as well as CEOs, producers, writers, and promoters. In fact, there are just a handful of Gentiles in Hollywood's top echelon. Newspapers and news media across the United States of America are also infiltrated with Zionists. From small-town America are also infiltrated with, from small-town America newspapers to magazines, Zionists are, newspapers and news media across the United States of America are also infiltrated with Zionists. From small-town newspapers to magazines, Zionists are securely employed everywhere. They hold prominent governmental and social positions, wielding great power over everything from food to finances. According to White House tapes on February 21, 1973, Reverend Billy Graham told then President Richard M. Nixon, the scripture talks about two kinds of Jews. One called the synagogue of Satan. They're the ones putting out pornographic literature. They're the ones putting out those obscene films. Graham was unaware he was being taped, and when his comments were released in 2002, he denounced them. Since Graham was a 33rd degree Mason, he would have known about these Jewish connections. He also knew when you take a stand against these powerful elites, you pay for not keeping your mouth shut. Khazarian Zionist black arts come from a time when children were sacrificed to Moloch. Pagans have always believed sacrificial blood and flesh invoke spiritual powers to manifest within our physical realm. During August 2011, Chinese were accused of selling dead babies whose bodies were turned into stamina booster pills and sold to humans. Their corpses were dried into in a microwave, ground into a powder, and then put in pills. A South Korean team tested these pills and proved they were 99.7% human. So what was the other 0.4%? According to or it must have been a filler. This is just a disgrace, and it's disgusting as an abomination. According to a CBS TV documentary that aired in South Korea, China's stamina pills have become a lucrative business. Cannibalism was a trait of fallen angels and their offspring, a black art used to feed their pineal gland with hormones from flesh and blood. Our Creator did not design humans to do such atrocity. Yahuah told these words to Noah and his family after the flood. Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be on every beast of the earth, on every bird of the air, on all that move on the earth, and on all of the fish of the sea. They are given into your hand. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. I have given you all things, even as the green herb, but you shall not eat flesh while with its life, that is, its blood. Surely for your lifeblood I will demand a reckoning. From the hand of every beast I will require it, and from the hand of man. From the hand of every man's brother I will require the life of man. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood shall be shed. For in the image of Yahuah he made man. Genesis 9:1-6. I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson today. For entertainment purposes only. The next one will be video 71, Universal Consciousness. And now it's time to praise Yahuah. I'm just going to sing a short praise. Bella Bean, you want to get up here? This is one of her other harnesses. I didn't put her back in her dress. I didn't want to torture her too much. She does like wearing her dress harness, though. Toda Rabba Abba Yahuah. Toda Rabba Abba Yahuah. Hallelujah. 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 Husha. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ruach HaKodesh. Baruch haba b'Shem Yahuah. Baruch haba b'Shem Yahusha. Baruch haba b'Shem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. We love you with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuah and the Shamayim loves each and every one of us. Shalom, shalom. Until next